I give Shea credit because the one thing as a superstar you have to do, two people have the most control of a team. The best player and the coach. It's up to the best player to give those guys confidence. It also is important for the coach to give them the freedom to do their thing. So Coach Daniel, is that your name? Dagnall and Shea, man, they do a good job. I love the way they do their interviews together, but when you're a star, you have to give those guys air.
Charles Barkley grabbed the mic, looked straight into the camera, and went straight in on the Lakers like it was personal. No filter. No mercy. Just pure, unfiltered heat on live television, cowboy boots, sweet predictions, and even some Sandman dance vibes. Chuck brought the full entertainment package. After the Lakers got handled in Oklahoma City, Barkley made sure nobody missed exactly how bad it looked. Now the real question is, was Chuck speaking facts, or did he go way too hard while the series still isn't officially over? And be honest, how many of you were low-key enjoying every single second of that chaos on national TV? Inside, the NBA doesn't get enough credit for turning into a full-blown roast session on a moment's notice.
Didn't expect. We said, hey, maybe the Lakers could win a game, but this team here, man, they've been, even though they didn't win the championship that first year, they've had the best record 3 years in a row.
Number one seed in the West 3.
Yes. I mean, so they have been, and now
most nights you tune in expecting straight basketball breakdowns and highlights. Then, without warning, it turns into Charles Barkley putting on a full comedy roast, and the team that just got embarrassed is the main course. This time, the Lakers walked right into the spotlight after Game 2 against the Thunder. Oklahoma City had just won by 18 points. The series sat at 2-0. The Thunder looked sharp, fast, and confident. The Lakers, they looked completely lost, like they forgot why they even showed up to the arena. You could feel the energy inside the NBA studio. The crew was locked and loaded, just waiting for the green light. Ernie Johnson tried to keep things calm and professional, but Chuck wasn't having it. Then he dropped the line that sent the whole segment into orbit. Get the cowboy boots ready, we're going to Oklahoma City.
You know what they say at a time like this.
Get the cowboy boots ready, we're going to Oklahoma City?
No.
That's what they should be saying.
Well, they just tased Ryan. This ball game is over.
They just tased Ryan.
131.
Hey, King. I wanted to do that tonight, and Ernie wouldn't let me.
Oh, come on,
That was it. No long setup. No warning. Chuck looked straight into the camera and dropped the sweet prediction like it was obvious. Get the cowboy boots ready. We're going to Oklahoma City. Ernie Johnson tried to pump the brakes and keep things professional, but Chuck wasn't interested in slowing down. He doubled right down, making it crystal clear that cowboy boots line wasn't a joke. He genuinely believes the Lakers are headed for a quick exit and a long, painful off-season. Then it got even better. The crew started clowning Chuck about wanting to bring back his old Kabuya celebration. Ernie admitted he had to physically stop him from doing it on air after the Lakers' loss. But rules have never really applied to Charles Barkley. Sure enough, Chuck still gave everyone a little taste of it anyway. The studio was dying laughing. Most people at home were cracking up too. Lakers fans, not so much.
Come on, Chuck, they get swept. Come on, babe.
I think that's what that means, Kenny.
Oh, Sandman. You gotta do the Sandman dance. Hey, I'm just getting a head start. We're gonna be off another day next week.
Is that happening tomorrow too?
Oh, in Philly? Oh yeah. It's Knicks are gonna wrap it up for my boys tomorrow. And listen, I'm so sick. Al Palagonia, Spike Lee, Timothy Chalamet, Ben Stiller, Tracy Morgan, all them hoodlums coming down to Philly making all that damn racket. Come on, Joel, rise up. Rise up. Come on, rise up, Philly. We can't get swept.
And just when you thought Chuck might ease up, he switched lanes and started firing at the Knicks-Sixers situation too. He ran through the celebrity sideline squad like a roll call. Al Pacino, Spike Lee, Timothy Chalamet, Ben Stiller, Tracy Morgan. He joked that all those stars showing up in Philly were causing too much noise, even calling them hoodlums for the bit. Then he flipped it and begged Joel Embiid to finally step up, While complaining that he's tired of all the celebrity hype around the games, that point, Chuck was in full beast mode, loose, unfiltered, and saying whatever came to his mind. When he gets like that, nobody is safe. No team gets a pass. Anything can become the punchline, but even with all that, the Lakers segment still hit the hardest.
Oh, wait, I don't think we've seen anything we didn't expect. We said, hey, maybe the Lakers could win a game, but this team here, man, they've been, even though they didn't win the championship that first year, they've had the best record 3 years in a row.
Number one seed in the West 3 years.
Yes. I mean, so they have been, and now their confidence is...
That roast had layers. Chuck went at the Lakers' performance, their history, the fan base, and exactly how they got broken down in Oklahoma City. What made it sting even more is that he gave the Thunder real credit at the same time. When the opposing team is getting praised like that, everything your team did wrong stands out louder. Under all the jokes, Chuck was dropping real basketball truth. Oklahoma City is simply outplaying the Lakers in every single way. He made it clear this Thunder run isn't a fluke or a random hot streak. This is a legitimate takeover that's been built year after year. 3 straight seasons as the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. That's not luck. That's a young, hungry team putting in the work, staying consistent, stacking wins, and building real confidence. And you can see that confidence on the court. They beat the Lakers by 18 and walked off like it was just another night. No panic. No pressure. Just business. Then Chuck started giving credit where it's due to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and head coach Mark Daigneault. Kenny had to jump in and save him when he blanked on the coach's name. Classic inside the NBA chaos. Once he got the name right, Chuck locked in on his main point. Every great team's success comes down to 2 people: the star player and the head coach. The star sets the tone and the culture. The coach builds the system. Everyone else follows. In his eyes, Shai is doing exactly what a real superstar should do. He's lifting his teammates up, giving them confidence, and making sure everyone feels like they belong. When things go well, he spreads the credit instead of hoarding it. Great stars already know the spotlight is coming, so they use it to elevate the whole team. Shai checks every box. Meanwhile, the Lakers are operating with a completely different energy and it's not working. You've got a star constantly arguing with officials and a coach publicly complaining about the whistle, calling it one of the worst situations he's ever seen for his player. That's not focus, that's frustration showing up in real time. The Lakers aren't just losing on the scoreboard, they're losing control of the moment. Chuck didn't even have to say it directly. The contrast was loud enough on its own. One team is being led by a player who builds confidence and lifts his teammates. The other is stuck reacting, complaining, and falling behind while the game passes them by. Then Chuck broke down something even scarier for the Lakers: Oklahoma City's depth. Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace, Jalen Williams guys coming off the bench and making real impact. This isn't a top-heavy team relying on 2 or 3 stars playing 40-plus minutes. It's a deep, connected roster with options everywhere. Their second unit can win entire stretches of the game. The Lakers bench simply can't keep up, and just when it seemed like Chuck might settle into straight analysis, he jumped right back into the jokes. The Sandman dance made a comeback. That old Apollo Theater energy where bad performances get swept off the stage. Down 0-2 with sweep talk growing louder. The Sandman isn't just funny anymore, it's starting to feel like a warning. Chuck went all the way with it. He actually started doing the dance on camera, saying he had to get it in early because the show was going off air for a few days. The studio lost it. Everyone was cracking up, and that's the reality. The Lakers got 0 protection. The biggest sports show on cable didn't give them a respectful breakdown, they straight up turned the loss into comedy. Analysis leaves room for hope. Laughter means people think it's already over. What makes it crazier is Chuck has been calling this series from the beginning. He picked the Thunder early, stayed on it, and warned that the Lakers roster wasn't built to handle Oklahoma City's pace, physicality, and depth. Now it's playing out exactly like he said. He earned the right to celebrate his take and is enjoying every second of it. Compare that to most networks, where coverage stays safe and friendly. TNT lets Chuck be Chuck, and that freedom is exactly why these moments go viral. Right now, Lakers fans are in a tough spot. Their team just got blown out, Their star was arguing with refs and courtside fans. The coach picked up a tech, and the national broadcast turned the whole thing into entertainment. It doesn't get easier from here. There's also a bigger conversation lurking underneath all of this, even if Chuck didn't say it outright. LeBron James' long career has always been one of the main things that separates him from everyone else. That same longevity that's always been LeBron's ultimate argument is now being tested in real time. You're watching a 41-year-old LeBron taking a high volume of shots, getting limited calls, reacting to the referees, and seeing his team fall further behind. The long career is still impressive, no debate there. But the dominance and control he once had over games isn't showing up the same way anymore. That's what a deep playoff run looks like this far into a legendary career. On top of that, the coaching storyline is heating up fast. JJ Redick was the big off-season hire, brought in with talk of modern offense and a win-now mentality. But through 2 games in the second round, the offense looks confused, the defense is leaky, and the head coach already picked up a technical arguing with officials. Not exactly the playoff debut he was hoping for. Chuck didn't attack Redick directly, but the contrast was impossible to miss. On one side, Mark Daigneault is calm, building confidence, and letting his players play free. On the other, the Lakers' sideline is emotional, reactive, and arguing calls. That difference is showing up clearly on the court. Chuck also touched on something deeper. Playoff confidence isn't built in one big win. It's earned through years of tough losses, adjustments, and growth. The Thunder didn't just appear, they built this over 3 straight years as the number 1 seed in the West. They took their lumps, learned, and now they play with poise. The Lakers, with all the roster shuffling and constant changes, don't have that same foundation. When the game gets tight, it shows frustration instead of execution. Chuck also leaned into a conversation a lot of people avoid. The Lakers get massive spotlight and attention, but their recent deep playoff success hasn't always matched the hype. And he's one of the few voices willing to say it plainly. Within minutes, the cowboy boots line was everywhere. The Sandman dance clip went viral. Even Ernie trying to hold Chuck back became a meme. Lakers fans were heated. Thunder fans were loving it. And everyone else was just enjoying the show. That's what Inside the NBA does best. They don't just react to the game, they create the conversation around it. If this breakdown hit for you, smash that like button. Subscribe so you never miss the next one when things get crazier. Drop your take in the comments. Do the Lakers bounce back and steal a game, or is this heading for a sweep? Share this with someone who needs to see it, and I'll catch you in the next one.